What is up, guys? Welcome back to today's adventure. Me, little Miss Ayla, and then we're going to be waiting here for my man John. He's going to be meeting up with us as well. We're just going to be heading into Dollywood, having us a fun little day. Today is the day that this one's going to get her very first season pass, and hopefully we're going to check out and see some testing on Big Bear. I think they're actually running some trains on that, so let's go. Now you can see Pink Sky has been removed. They've got the umbrellas already set up, just not opened up just yet. Who knows when those are actually going to be deployed, but they're there. They're ready to go. Alright, so we are going to make our way up to the top side of the park here. Ayla wants to go ahead and give Fire Chaser a try. She's not the biggest fan of roller coasters, but she enjoyed the mountain coaster, so she says she's brave enough this time. You going to do it? All right, let's go give it a try. Hopefully the line's not too packed up already. All right, guys, we're up here at Fire Chaser. Ayla's excited. She tried this one time last year, maybe the year before. Wasn't a big fan, but she thinks she's ready to give it another go, so we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, so we just got off of the Fire Chaser. What do you think? Was it good or was it scary? Kind of scary. She said she wasn't the biggest fan of that, so we may stick to the mountain coasters for now and give it about another year or so, and then we'll try these roller coasters again for her. And I think we're going to mosey our way backwards here, go into Wildwood Grove, and see if we can't see any testing doing on Big Bear. We also got to find John again. He's somewhere around here. We ran up ahead to do the roller coaster, and we're going to meet back up with him here in just a moment. Alright, so we made our way over to Wildwood Grove, doing a little pit stop here. We're going to hit the treetop tower up. Miss Ayla wants to ride in the acorns. And when the miss here says she wants to ride something, guess what? We ride that something. Here we go. Round and round on the acorns. If you guys can see him, we got John down here ready, and oh, there he goes. Now we haven't been into the Emporium yet to see if they have any left, but right here, the first little shop stand on the right going down Main Street, you can see they've moved all of the I Will Always Love You 50th celebration merch. So if you're in the park and you still want to grab some of that merchandise, they do have some of it left here. We even got some of that Dolly perfume back there behind the counter. That's going to be right here, right across from the sweet shop. That's that first little stand right here on the right. Get you some more of that 50th merch before it's gone. Now you can see right here outside of Market Square, they've removed the giant love sign. Probably going to be thrown in the giant topiary of Dolly's mom here soon. But you can see some of the booths already getting set up for the festival. You get the one here on the left. See the festival fair signs all up here. We do have flour and food coming up real soon, about a week and a half or so. Now you can see they've already started setting up some of the different topiaries. Got the little raccoons here right outside the little pond. As we venture around, we'll see what all they've got set up here in store for the Flower and Food Festival that's coming up in about a week or more. Week and a half, something like that. Okay, so next on our agenda, we are down here into the Country Fair. And we're going to be taking a ride on the Demolition Derby. I'm letting Miss Ayla pick all of our rides today that we do, and this is what she chose to do next. Okay, so we just finished on the bumper cars there. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but if you want a really frustrating ride, go jump on that. They set the ride height too low for kids to drive so they can barely reach the pedals when they just hit that bar, so they can't really get the gas to go. It's just a lot of struggle, a lot of stopping, and they really just need to remove the middle barrier so that you can kind of free drive it. because it's just a constant just stop and go, stop and go. There's not an actual bumper car session to it because you can only go for like 3 seconds and then you get stopped. Not that fun, was it? So we're gonna try to decide on a different ride here, find something a little bit more enjoyable. And again, if you want to be frustrated on a ride, come down here to Dollywood and do the bumper cars. That will infuriate the living crap out of you. Now up here next to the chapel, you can see they've got the giant peacock topiary going up. You can kind of see what it looks like beforehand, before they've got it surrounded by the rest of the flowers. Got it on its little stand here. Alright, so we are just about to call today, popping in through the Emporium here on our way out. You can see they still do some of the I Will Always Love You celebration merch. They've got some shirts, jackets, little journals, so no rush to really grab any of that. They didn't sell out real fast like we all thought they were going to. So if you still want some of that I Will Always Love You merchandise, they do have it here in the Emporium, and then also down Main Street in that little side booth. Now, before we head all the way out, we're going to circle back around over here. We got to get Miss Ayla's season pass actually made. Kind of the whole purpose of coming here today, and then we'll call it quits. And normally coming a little bit later after park open, you can get a little bit of a relief on the line, but I think with the crowds the way they are, you're pretty much screwed no matter what time you come in, whether it's opening, a couple hours into it. We're almost at 12 o'clock now, and it's still pretty packed up here at the front of the tickets. Alright guys, I think that is going to go ahead and call it a day from here at Dollywood. We got Miss Ayla's little season pass. Went on a couple rides. We tested the Fire Chaser. Still not the biggest fan of it, but we'll get those roller coasters soon, won't we?
Yeah.
But as always guys, do me a big favor. Make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. And we'll see you here on the next adventure. Peace.